what was going through Jim Cornette's mind when Shane threw that title down back in 1993? Obviously, you had ties to Dennis Carluzzo, so what was going through your head when he threw that title down?
Well, I was hot because it was bullshit, and everybody knows it was bullshit. And I don't blame Shane so much because he was disgruntled because his run in WCW had ended much like most of ours had ended in WCW. We were pissed off. At least we got to have a main event run before they came in and screwed up our careers. But the guys that, like Shane, that came in under Turner, they just screwed their careers up first. But Paulie talked him into doing that shit or whatever. I'd never sat down and talked with Shane extensively about it, probably because I didn't want to get mad at Shane. So I'm just going to blame Paulie because anytime anything nefarious happened, it was usually Paul behind it. But they should have just not been involved. Paul should have just not been involved in the NWA and lied to all those people and fucking, did that shit if he was going to make their belt look bad. It made Dennis Corluzzo look bad, which Paul loved doing. And I'm sure Todd Gordon loved doing, because Dennis was the NWA representative and the guy that was there at the tournament. But it made the belt look bad. It was disrespectful. And all the other promoters that had agreed to work with him, that was Paul's idea of becoming outlaw and creating, and I'd say it to his face. He was a piece of shit for doing that. He should have just gone on and done his own belt and left the fucking NWA alone if that's the best he could come up with. But instead, he pulls that shit. That's why I immediately called Dennis and offered all my Smoky Mountain talent, whoever he wanted, to come up to Jersey. And when we redid the tournament to crown a new NWA champion, because I wanted to help however I could get him out of the mess that Heyman put him into.